Yo, what's up guys? It's Jay, and yes, I actually gained over 100,000 followers organically in under 3 months. And in this video, I'm going to explain how you can do it too. So let's get started. Right before we begin, just make sure you subscribe because I also have other videos just like these, so you can learn more not only from this video but from more. But just to get started, Vozen is my brand, and I've been posting on Instagram every single day since last year. And it took me 8 months to get my first 10,000 followers, and these past 3 months I have gained 100,000 followers organically and at least 3,000 followers every single day. If I had to restart Vozen, my clothing brand, to 0 followers and try and scale it to as much as I can, then the very first thing I would do is make sure that the niche that I'm in is a niche that is broad, is huge. So what I mean by niche is that make sure that what you post is something that can be liked by, a 40-year-old man or woman and a 18-year-old, teenager. Something that both of them can relate to, and both of them can, you know what, I like this, I'm gonna share this, I'm gonna like, I'm gonna follow, I'm gonna save this and comment. And it's for my niche, for Vozen, I picked a niche that is broad, but also that can connect to young audiences and older audiences. So the chances of me getting more followers is much higher than someone who is, posting basketball content and they're just trying to sell their clothing, their basketball clothing. And you know what I mean? Like, you can only reach so much people, even if your content is the best, you know what I mean? So if I were to gain as much followers as I could, then I would try and get in the broadest niche and the biggest niche that I could. And I would start posting my content, which would be reels, not doing posts, because reels is so much easier to gain traction, to gain audience, to gain followers, rather than posts, because your post, you already have to be popular, or you have to post for years on end, or you had to have posted before reels even came out, and then your post will still do good. Like Mentality, the Instagram, they only post, and sometimes they do reels, but the reason they do that is because the brand was already popular before reels was even introduced, so they can keep doing that. But now it is a new age, it is a brand new year, Instagram is changing, and I found that doing reels every single day, one a day, no more than one. And if you want to know exactly why no more than one, watch my previous videos, because I've said it about 2 times in both of the videos. So you want to post one great quality video. I would post one great quality video a day, and make sure it's great quality. I make sure that the video is branded well for Vozen. I'm going to make sure that people know I'm going to use a certain font that only Vozen uses, right? So if you're going to do normal font, then you're going to use the font in your videos. If you're going to do black and white like me, then make sure you follow that theme, and you do not break it, right? You want your brand to look slick, you want your profile picture to be of your brand name, or you want it to be a logo, right? You want to make sure that people, when they see this profile picture, they know, okay, this is what the brand is, this is what their motivation is, and is this something I can back behind and follow. Now that I am in the proper niche, you already have 3 things ahead of someone else who doesn't even know how to start, where to start, and what to do. So to find content, that is going to be up to you, because the niche, I don't know what niche you're in. To find content, just go on the hashtag on the Reels or Instagram, go to YouTube, try and find something that relates to your content in great quality. You want to make sure that your content is great quality, because for me, for Vozen, I did not gain 100,000 followers in 3 months by reposting content that was trashy quality. I would recommend, and this is a tip, I think I did this entire video, this tip is the most important, and you really need to utilize this tip and really get it in your head and make sure that you really understand this tip. And all it is making sure, if you see a motivational video on your page, this is what I do for Vozen, this is how I've gained the grand amount of followers, you know what I mean? So if I see a video, it has 100,000 likes, everybody loves it, I'm like, you know what, I want to create some similar content. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I copy the format, but I'm going to make the video even better. So like for the previous example, I'm going to show you this video. I'm going to show you 2 videos, And I'm gonna show you an example of exactly what I mean, of an Instagram video that I saw. I'm like, you know what, I can make this video better, and I'm just gonna try my best to make it better. And if you can make a viral video even better than what it already is, because it's already been proven viral, if you can make it even better, then you are going to succeed no matter what. So I'm gonna give you a quick example. Check this out. Alright guys, just go ahead and turn your phone sideways so you can get the full effect.
Chess is like the real life. The game goes on until you lose the king, not the rook, nor the queen. Pieces will fall. But the life goes on. Never give up on yourself just because you lost a piece, and never forget that you are the most valuable piece on the board.
Chess is just like real life. The game goes on until you lose the king, not the knight, nor the queen. Pieces will fall, but the game goes on. Never give up on yourself just because you lost a piece, and never forget that you are the most valuable piece on the entire board. Now focus up and win the game.
So as you can tell, I managed to perfect and make it even better, and that is what gave me 200,000 views on that video. I'm pretty sure I did, but that is what you're going to try and do every single video. Try and find content that's already succeeding, because why try and create something brand new? Make content that's already succeeding, make it even better, and your content is going to be admired. Just like Boston, people DM me every day, how do you make the videos, how do you do this, how do you do that? And this is why I have my YouTube channel. This is why I answer these questions just for you guys. After you get to 10,000 followers, it's gonna be easy to grow followers, because after I got my first month of 10,000, the next month I gained 15,000. Then the next month I gained 20,000. So it was, the hardest part was the beginning, and everyone's gonna tell you that no matter what you do, if you're gonna go ahead and you know, go work out, that's gonna be the hardest thing. The first week, 2-3 weeks, you're gonna be the hardest. If you do anything, it's always the beginning that is hard, and just make sure that you keep grinding, you stay consistent. You get demotivated, remember that I am only 18 years old. I have 200,000 followers on Instagram. I've gotten the starting quarterback of Ohio State to wear a Vazen, and I'm only gonna keep growing. I'm only gonna keep helping people on YouTube. So just realize that this isn't something that is for only the 1%. This is for somebody who's dedicated, and for somebody who can believe in themselves and can make the time, because it's totally possible. Also, if you want that mentorship one-on-one, I'll just do a quick call with you, and I'll tell you what's wrong with your account, what you can improve, how I make my videos, and give you just that little insight you can't really get from these YouTube videos, because I don't know what you're wanting to grow. So if you want to do that, it's only $100. You DM me mentor, and I'll tell you what you want to learn, and we can learn from there. So there's two different things you can do. You could text me mentor and either make me run your account, or just a simple call, or you could try your best to grow this account. But if you really want that kickstart, you want to just make sure that this succeeds no matter what, you know, the letting me log into your account is always an option. Remember, if you want to contact me, it's Jay Vazen. And I have one more tip for you guys. If you're wanting to scale, you know, gain 100,000 followers just like I did in only 3 months. So a big factor is making sure that everything is professional. You know, because your content can be great. It can be great quality content, 4K videos. But if your branding is horrible, you have no highlights, and nobody knows what you are representing. Let's say I'm a random person scrolling on Instagram. I love your content. You took my advice. You made sure your content was in 4K. You made sure you took a long time and made sure you made the videos perfect. I see it. I'm like, you know what? I love this video. I'm gonna go to his account and check it out. You know, if it's something I could stand behind, I'm gonna follow them. So they go to your account and you put clothing brand, and I see that your username is clean, but your branding is awful. What I mean by that is your profile picture, it doesn't represent anything. Your highlights are not explaining who you are and what you represent. They're not giving me more of a personalization for you. You're just any other Instagram. You want to stand out. If you want to stand out, you got to make sure that I realize exactly who you are, what you represent, and what you plan to do. And if you can make sure that you put that in the highlights, then there is no reason, if someone loves your video, that they wouldn't follow. They know exactly what you're planning on doing, they know exactly what you are doing, and they just want to get behind that. So that is another tip that I would give you, is to make sure that you are branded well, post once a day, make sure your content is worth posting, only one post, and making sure that you stay in a huge niche, and you don't restrict yourself to where you can only get 1 million followers, 2 million followers, because my goal is to get to 1 million followers and keep scaling that. So if you're watching this now, I might be at more than 200,000, might be at 205, 210. I have no idea, depends when you're watching this video, but always take the advice of staying consistent and never giving up. It goes through people's heads because they always hear it. But what I did was I never gave up. I stayed consistent. I'm 18. I didn't think it was possible. And here I am. You're watching my YouTube video. So this goes to show that you can do it too. And let's get to work. Peace.